Hey y'all! So, I'm hoping to get this video up before Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas. We recently just moved, that's why the wall is different, and I'm going to be playing with to figure out the best spot for my book reviews now. But anyway, so we just moved, and I went and got a new library card at our new library, and they had this little display of Christmas books, so I was like, oh cool, let's do it, right? So I picked up this book. It's called A Dog Named Christmas by Greg Kincaid. And it's really thin. I finished it in one day, actually, which is a little bit funny. But I hadn't been reading for a while because of the move and everything, and so I liked this one a lot. It takes place in this little middle of nowhere town, and it's Christmas time, and the narrator, he has an adult son who is slightly disabled, and the local animal shelter puts out this ad on the radio saying they want people to adopt the dogs at the animal shelter for Christmas, just for Christmas. You take the dog for a week for the Christmas holidays, give the dog a good Christmas, take the dog back if you don't want it anymore, right? So his son, Todd, is like, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. And he's super hesitant because he has some backstory involving the Vietnam War and dogs and things like that where it's just been hard for him. But ultimately they decide to adopt a dog for Christmas, and so they get a big old black dog and they name him Christmas. That's the son Todd's doing. But then Todd rolls with this whole campaign of adopting dogs for Christmas and gets the whole county involved until every single dog at the animal shelter has a home for Christmas. It's just really cute and really touching, and eventually some of the dogs get adopted and whatever, and then the main character, the narrator, has to go through and like figure out his own issues and whatever, right? Like I said, it's just thin, it's a cute little story. But I loved it for lots of reasons. I love the idea of this community coming together to help animals. Because I love animals, especially dogs. I love them a lot. I also liked it because it was a dog book where the dog did not die. Woohoo! I feel like so many dog books, the dog dies. Sounder, Old Yeller, Where the Red Fern Grows, like all these dog books, the dog dies. And in this one, Christmas is not dead. So that was nice. It was just a happy, feel-good book. Nothing too dramatic. Kind of makes you think about the way you speak to others, though, which I thought was kind of cool. But Christmas as a dog was like the ideal dog, and I really liked him. He was great. Like I said, sorry, I keep looking down and it's a bad angle. I shouldn't do that. I need to figure out how this works in my new place. But I recommend it if you just need like a happy, feel-good Christmas book. A Dog Named Christmas by Greg Kincaid. It was good. Yeah. And also at the end of the book, there was a little shout out to adopting shelter pets. So that was happy too, because I totally support that. And it was cool because, like I said, Todd is disabled, and they never, they say that he's like visited other doctors, and there's been talk of learning disabilities and autism and different things, but no one ever really like pinpoints exactly what went on with Todd. But Todd was born when his parents were later along in life, and so a lot of that could just, there's always well, not always, but there's often complications with later in life pregnancies. But anyway, that wasn't the focus of the story, right? Todd being that way made him more simple in a childlike way. Not that he's dumb, because he can read and write and do things for himself, but it just made him more innocent. That would be a good word to use here. But when they go to the shelter to pick out a dog, I liked the interaction between Todd and the shelter girl. Her name's Haley, and she takes the time to work with Todd, and he takes his time picking a dog. This is a big decision, but she doesn't get impatient with him, and that's even something that the narrator points out. She's very patient, and she just works with him, and that was really, really delightful, because I feel like so often we are too quick to judge and quick to be impatient. So I liked that she wasn't like that, specifically with Todd and his situation. That's basically all I have to say. Not much else to say about that. It was well written. It was good. It was happy, feel good, like I said. Nice Christmas story. And like I said, I read it in a day, so I'm pretty sure you could too. So there you go. A Dog Named Christmas by Greg Kincaid. It was good. I recommend it. And Merry Christmas!